The Denver Broncos just made a, let's just say, interesting signing at wide receiver. So if we come over here, this tweet from Jeremy Fowler of ESPN says, free agent wide receiver Phillip Dorsett plans to sign with the Denver Broncos per source. This statement down here is a little bit of a stretch, as we'll get into in a second, but the former first-round pick reunites with Russell Wilson from their Seattle stint together. The reason why I say this is a stretch, because you come over here and look at his stats, he only played for 2 games with the Seattle Seahawks in 2021 and caught 1 pass for 3 yards. So, I mean, definitely not a world-beating duo right there, Russell Wilson and Phillip Dorsett. I gotta be honest, the first thought that came to my mind when we made this move is, why? Phillip Dorsett is the definition of mid. He's a former first-round draft bust by the Indianapolis Colts back in 2015. His best season of his career was his second season, where he caught 33 passes on 60 targets for 528 yards and 2 touchdowns. After that, he ended up getting traded to the New England Patriots. He spent 3 years there. His best year in New England was 2019. That was Tom Brady's final year there. He had 32 catches for 290 yards he had 29 catches for 397 yards and 5 touchdowns. So his best season touchdown-wise was that 2019 season. And then after that, things have been pretty rough for Phillip Dorsett. He spent 2020 out of football, and then 2021 he bounced around 3 teams, the Jags, the Seahawks, and the Texans. He then spent all of last year on Houston, where he caught 20 passes for 257 yards and 1 touchdown. So certainly not world-beating numbers there from Phillip Dorsett. He then had a cup of coffee this past offseason with the Las Vegas Raiders, but just got cut coming out of training camp. I don't know, man. Phillip Dorsett is definitely not the world-beating name that I was hoping for at wide receiver. I mean, at this rate, we've got freaking little Jordan Humphrey on the heading towards the practice squad now, and I'm not sure if this means that they're going to bring back Marquez Callaway at all. I mean, now with the Phillip Dorsett move, the Broncos basically only have 4 wide receivers on the active roster if you don't count the injured Jerry Jeudy. We've got Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims, Brandon Johnson, and now Phillip Dorsett. And then we've still got little Jordan Humphrey and Marquez Callaway, who are most likely to sign with the practice squad. Definitely Humphrey. Still waiting to see about Callaway, though. So this definitely is not the addition to the wide receiver room that I was expecting, but I'm curious, Broncos country, how do you guys feel about us signing Phillip Dorsett? Drop those comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts, as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. And until next time, guys, this has been another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.